What is up? This is your LA in a minute, and as recently as 2015, fast fashion retailer Highland Park-based Forever 21 was on top of the retail industry. But just as fast as their ascension was a precipitous downfall. Let's get into the reasons why. South Korean immigrants Jin Suk and Do-won Chang opened up a store called Fashion 21 in Highland Park in 1984 with $11,000 that they saved from working in low-paying service jobs. The small 900 square foot store offered cheap and trendy clothing to a young and mostly Korean American clientele. The couple had a vision and a plan. Their fast fashion business model, which was based on quick turnaround designs that could be inexpensively mass produced, proved to be wildly popular. During their first year in business, the store brought in $700,000 in sales. As it turned out, Jin Suk, who was a hairdresser in South Korea, had a knack for spotting trends that were easy to copy. This gave the Changs an early edge in the highly competitive garment industry. Fashion 21 was filled with inexpensive clothing made by Korean American manufacturers in Los Angeles. Every item in the store was hand-chosen by Jin Suk. Merchandise was turned over quickly. What was new, hot, and trendy was put at the front of the store. Almost 20% of the merchandise was turned over each week, 4 times the industry average. The model was a winner and the business took off. The first mall store opened in Panorama City in 1989. In 1995, their first out-of-state store opened in Miami, Florida. By 2001, they had their first international store in Canada. Here's the grand opening. By 2010, Forever 21 was dominant in the fashion industry with 500 stores across the U.S. The Changs were the 79th richest Americans. By 2015, global sales peaked at $4.4 billion, with stores occupying enormous spaces in malls across America, including this humongous location in Times Square. They expanded quickly, going from 7 countries to 47 countries in just 6 years. Other chains were downsizing amid what they called the retail apocalypse, but Forever 21 just kept opening stores, the first sign of disaster. So while everybody else was hustling to get on the internet and do e-commerce, Forever 21 stores got bigger and bigger. Their average store was 38,000 feet, and their largest was 162,000 square feet. While they had all this merchandise clogging up the aisles at these high-rent stores, their competitors were zooming past them online and staying ahead of them in the trends. They also faced protests from PETA and other environmentalists. There were tremendous labor rights issues, copyright issues, especially with Ariana Grande, but most importantly, they just couldn't keep up with their fast fashion competitors. In 2019, they ceased operation in 40 countries and closed half of their American stores and filed for bankruptcy. In February 2020, Simon Property Group and Brookfield Properties bought them out for $81 million. Though the chain is still around, nothing lasts forever, not even if it's from LA. All right, LA, it's been a minute.